Welcome, Minneapolis high school sports fans, to the Ottawa County Fairgrounds, to the softball diamond here, south end of the complex. Hat McCain Field, I believe it's called. Dale Leach here, soon to be joined by Mike Perry, to bring you the first game of a doubleheader of the Lady Lions against Sylvan Unified from Sylvan Grove. Sylvan has been a strong power in Class 2A the last several years when it comes to softball, so I'm sure we'll see a good team here this evening playing the Lions. Getting ready to go to bat here in the first inning. Number 4 for the Mustangs, Sylvan Unified. Kendall Perry pitching for the Lions. Fake the bunt. Ball is the call. Outside. No, they did call a strike. Excuse me. There, they bunted, foul to the left. Strike 2. 0-2 the count. It's always good to see the pitcher get up in the count. Strucker looking right down the pike. Kendall Perry, strikeout number 1. Up comes a lefty. Fake the bunt. A little high. Ball 1. I believe the Lions won 2 games versus Ellsworth last Friday night. Low and outside. 2-0 count. Bunt foul. So 2-1. Swing and to Perry. She catches it and gets it down to Gerke for the second out. Gerke at first base. Two down. Comes the right-handed hitter again. Swing and a miss right down the center. She's got a lot better control tonight than she did when we saw her last week. Again, straight down the pike, pop up, caught by Roth, and they retire the side. 1, 2, 3. 0 all after 1/2 an inning. Take a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks which offers traditional accounts such as checking, savings, certificates of deposit, IRAs, loans, and online banking. But most important, they're committed to making your banking experience as easy and as personal as possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
D&M Body Shop can repair any make or model of vehicle and make it look like new. They transform that ugly, messed up vehicle to its like-new condition. You'll be saying, wow, what a job. D&M Body Shop, Minneapolis, the very best.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles including Chevrolet, Pontiacs, GMC, Buicks, and Jeep. Serving the customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Minneapolis, Salina.
Scott Studio at Minneapolis does all types of signs, from vehicle graphics, banners, racing, full-color decals, retail signs, and much more. If you need a sign, here's your sign. Scott Studio, where quality is promised and the price is always right.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School linebacker.
Okay, we're getting ready for the Lions to come to bat here. Greg is the first batter. Blue says, let's go. Greg ready to swing. Nice fast pitch right down the center, but ball is the call from them. Greg take the bunt, pull back. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1-1. Strike two. Got her looking outside. There's a hit. Ball safe over third base. Greg will hold up at first. So 1 on, no outs. Next is Smith, I believe. Bunt is on. Pulled it back. The strike is the call. Greg held at first. Swing and a miss for Smith. Strike two. A little outside maybe, but swing and tipped it. Foul ball, so 0-2 still. Right down the center. Smith took a real nice swing at it, but did not connect. Strike out. Out number one. Up comes Fleming, the catcher. Strike one. Carter looking. Inside, ball. Greg holds it first. Counts 1-1. 1 out, bottom of the first. Inside, she takes a whack at it. It's foul, and the first baseman almost has it and drops it. Foul is the call. 1-2 is the count. And she connects. Foul ball down the right side. 1-2 still the count. There's a nice hit, but right to the second baseman. And Gregg's forced out back at first. She was on the way to second, well on the way to second, so it's 3 up, 3 down for the Lions. After 1 inning, it's 0-0, Minneapolis and Sylvan Unified. Let's hear a word from our sponsors.
Here's a report of the broadcast of these Lion games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of Minneapolis Junior and Senior High School. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Trust is a word that is very important in this day and age, especially when it comes to insurance. Since 1982, you've trusted the Davidson Agency in Delphus and Minneapolis to give you the best home, auto, farm, crop, life, and health insurance. Call Lyle Davidson at the Davidson Agency, your trusted choice.
The Hairstylum, the newest and most modern hair salon in Minneapolis, will style your hair to give you the look that you've always dreamed of. Or you might just want a haircut. The Hairstylum will do that too. Lynn and Brandon welcome new customers. Call 392-4555.
Since 1887, the Bennington State Bank has been your trusted hometown bank. For over 100 years, they've been interested in helping people achieve their financial goals. Let them help you. The Bennington State Bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Okay, so the top of the batting orders for each side went down. 1, 2, 3 in the first inning. Ready for the cleanup hitters. Here, top of the second. Number 9 comes to bat for the Mustangs of Sylvan Unified. Kendall sets, releases, good pitch right down the center. Strike one. Second pitch ready to come. Delivers. Another one, identical. Fouled off to the right over the fence. 0-2 the count. Here's the delivery, a little high and outside. 1-2 the count now. A little high and outside again. 2-all. Much better placed ball. It's hit, and Steinbrock snags it behind second base. Retires the first batter. So 1 down. 20 up the bat for the Mustangs. Strike one. A little high. 1 run. 1-1. Oh, she slips on the delivery. Ball's a little outside. 2-1 the count. And third pitch hit. Off to the right. Foul ball, hit the line. See the dust fly. 2-2 the count. Kendall sets, delivers. It's right down the middle. Strike 3.
Nice job there to get the second out.
Mike Perry and Dusty Greer join us. Hello, guys.
Okay.
Second inning already?
Yeah, both
Wow.
sides went down. 1, 2, 3.
Well, Minneapolis got, and that's catchable right there as
And that one went down 1, 2, 3.
name dropping.
It's a lot better than ball, 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 ball.
It is.
We'll be back after word from our sponsors.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
Your Minneapolis hometown hardware is always there when you need an appliance, paint, tools. Well, truthfully, the list just goes on and on and on. So the next time you need something, almost anything, go to Hometown Hardware, Minneapolis. They've probably got it.
At Robertson Monuments, they believe that community is everything. Minneapolis is a great town to live in, and Robertson Monument is happy to be a part of the community. Robertson Monument, a Minneapolis Lions sports booster. Try to make as many games as you can. If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance
Like we're
agent.
going back through the order again here, Dale, as Allie Steinbrock back up to lead it off here for Minneapolis in the bottom of the second.
Well, she's our fourth batter in the order.
Oh, fourth batter. No, so it was 1, 2, 3 only,
yeah.
so
1, 2, 3 on both squads.
Gregg with a nice catch to end the inning defensively for Minneapolis. There's a foul down the left field line. And Steinbrock down in the count. 2 strikes here. With Holly Gerke on the on-deck circle.
Look at this pitcher's windup. It's interesting.
She's got a little bit loose jointed hip the way she throws through it, but the hips come through before the ball, and pretty good velocity on it. Steinbrock right on top of those 3 offerings. And on that one, as she pops one up down the third base line, and the shortstop takes control, and the catch is made, 1 down. Holly Gerke, the hitter for Minneapolis, fouls one off. That was coming right back to Dale. He had a mitt save. Ground ball to second, and nice stop by the second baseman, and up and throwing to first for the second out of the inning. Gerke with a hard hit ground ball. Now Parker Roth for Minneapolis. Stands in there with 2 out, nobody on here in the second inning. Sylvan Grove in the black uniforms. Strike right down the middle of the plate as Parker watches that one come in. Dale,
did Sylvan end our season last year?
Yes.
I thought they did.
Beautiful day here, about 80 degrees, light breeze.
Must have been up about 87 today.
Yeah, it might be there. I put sunscreen on and got flip-flops on, so it's got to be above 80.
A little nicer day for shorts and flip-flops than the last time we announced it here.
I didn't even think about the sunscreen, but I'll probably be thinking about it tonight.
Low ball 1, and the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on Parker Roth.
Just haven't got into that mindset yet of needing sunscreen.
Well, you got a sensitive nose like mine. The old schnoz takes the heat sometimes, and so the top of the feet.
2 and 2 the count.
Ball 3, that one's in the dirt.
Full count here.
Blocked nicely by the Sylvan catcher. Lady Mustangs playing in at the corners. And there's a ground ball to second. Easy play for the second baseman, and that's the way the second inning will end. Minneapolis, no runs, no hits, no errors. And we come into the third inning. Score tied 0-0. We'll be back with inning number 3 here in just a minute.
3 up, 3 down, both squads through 2 innings.
Minneapolis is a dynamic and growing community. The Minneapolis Chamber of Commerce support of the Minneapolis High School Lions sports programming is just a small part of what they do. Be a chamber member. Come for a visit and stay for a lifetime.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to Central Kansas and will continue this tradition. This fast track will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Go Lions!
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer.
There's nothing more important than our children. That's exactly why the Lion's Den was established in Minneapolis, so the kids could get together in a clean and healthy environment to have fun. It's a great place to party, the Lion's Den, downtown Minneapolis.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG, a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage.
Here we go, batter in, and Minneapolis playing in at the corners. Gregg moves in a little bit at third. Had the nice catch there. Bunt right to the pitcher. Gregg takes it, and the errant throw into right field is not backed up by the right fielder. And they're going to get at least 2 bases on the overthrow.
Triple play there.
Triple on a bunt.
Bunt and 2 errors.
They've been showing bunting a lot first 2 innings.
If you're on deck, you have to have the helmet on. There's another bunt. Going to go foul. Got to get out there quick. The pitcher cannot charge like that if it's not down the first base line, and the catcher has to get out there quick, or the pitcher has to take that. One strike. There's another bunt. Almost a swipe at that one. Would have been strike 2, but pulled back just in time. 1-1, 1 ball, 1 strike. She should have her button again right here, I would think. Fingers are telling me she is. That one's fouled down the first base line. Gerke there to play at that time, but it went foul. Now 2 strike count on the Sylvan hitter. A good time for a strikeout here. Thank you very much. A little high and outside, but she went for it, had to protect the plate, and the strikeout for the Lady Lions. First out of the inning. Be nice to keep that batter at third for the rest of this inning without her scoring. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to third, and it's foul. One strike to count. Foul down the right field line this time. And she's down the count, 2 strikes. We have Gregg, Steinbrock, Roth, and Gerke around the infield. The battery, Kendall Perry pitching, and Emily Fleming catching. Swing and a miss, strike 2, or strike 3. That's the second strikeout of the inning. So after the bunt triple, Minneapolis settles down here to get 2 outs and a chance to get out of this inning without a run across for Sylvan. First pitch, outside and high, ball 1. Around the outfield is, from right to left, Heikus, Roth, and Smith. There's a pop-up to Steinbrock. That's the 3rd out of the inning, and I would have bet $1 they would have scored that girl from third. Minneapolis hangs tough, and Sylvan does not score, and that's the way they go down in the top of third. Minneapolis coming to bat here in the bottom of third, 0-0.
In some games past against the Lions, they probably would have scored.
Great job defensively right there for the Lions, stepping up to hold them to no runs.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles including Chevrolet, Pontiacs, GMC, Buicks, and Jeep. Serving the customer since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Minneapolis, Salina.
Scott Studio at Minneapolis does all types of signs, from vehicle graphics, banners, racing, full-color decals, retail signs, and much more. If you need a sign, here's your sign. Scott Studio, where quality is promised and the price is always right.
D&M Body Shop can repair any make or model of vehicle and make it look like new. They transform that ugly, messed up vehicle to its like-new condition. You'll be saying, wow, what a job. D&M Body Shop, Minneapolis, the very best.
Addie Roth up to bat here.
Addie's a gamer. She started out, I think it was against Lincoln, had a little tough luck, but hung in there throughout the game and got some clutch hits towards the end and some pretty good defensive plays towards the end of the game. Keep Minneapolis in the ball game. Now down in the count, 2 strikes. Yeah, she went for one a little bit too far outside, high and outside there. She didn't bite on that one. Nice high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count. Hikus on deck for Minneapolis, I believe. Inside, good eye. 2-2 the count. Dusty, we were struggling with the assistant coach's name last week.
Ooh.
Right on the inside corner, and Roth, unable to pull the trigger on that one, is called out on strikes.
You figured it out this week, huh?
Heather O'Neill.
Heather O'Neill.
Name of the assistant coach.
That was low.
Does she teach?
At the grade school. She's a para, I think, for that. I'm not for sure.
A good time to rip one down the third base line as the third sacker is in close looking for the bunt. So is the first baseman. So the middle of the infield's wide open. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count here on Megan Hikus. Swing and another foul tap back to the screen.
Seeing a doggy running loose over here, Mike, it reminds me of something I saw on, I think it was on the news today, but they were showing a cat loose at some professional baseball game or somewhere, and out to the field, and they tried to catch it humanely. They had it cornered, and they just wouldn't put up with it.
Where's this donkey at?
Doggy.
Oh, doggy.
And
I was
so
looking for a
finally
donkey.
They picked it up by the tail, threw it over the fence. So people thought that wasn't very humane, but
Strike 3.
That cat wouldn't have anything to do with people wanting to capture it.
2 down with Amber Buckles up here. One of our only left-handed batters on the team, I believe.
Who's the other one?
I don't know if there are anymore.
Strike call right down the middle. There's another one. Strike 2. Sylvan pitcher throws fairly hard, and that one got by Amber there. She's on top of that one, but it's foul.
Well, this game could come down to a pitching duel.
It could. There are errors.
Yep.
Someone could push around a run or two. It'd be enough. 0-2 the count on Buckles. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Another defensive inning. We'll take a break here.
We'll be back with the fourth inning here in just a minute. 0-0 tie.
The State Bank of Delphos and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks which offers traditional accounts such as checking, savings, certificates of deposit, IRAs, loans, and online banking. But most important, they're committed to making your banking experience as easy and as personal as possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your Minneapolis hometown hardware is always there when you need an appliance, paint, tools. Well, truthfully, the list just goes on and on and on. So the next time you need something, almost anything, go to Hometown Hardware, Minneapolis. They've probably got it.
At Robertson Monuments, they believe that community is everything. Minneapolis is a great town to live in, and Robertson Monument is happy to be a part of the community. Robertson Monument, a Minneapolis Lions sports booster. Try to make as many games as you can.
Well, back we are here on this beautiful, beautiful day in Minneapolis, Kansas. April 23rd.
My mother's birthday yesterday, Marilyn.
Well, happy birthday, Marilyn.
22nd. Mother Perry.
She's 22nd birthday, you say?
Yep, 22nd. She's right with the years. Gives you a hint. She is 79.
Well, she just a spring chicken yet.
Yeah, she's there's a bunt. Foul. Sylvan batter a little bit unhappy with herself. Couldn't really get that bunt laid down out in front of the plate like she would have liked to. She showed it once. We need to play in a little tighter. And a swing and a miss there. Has her down the count 0-2.
This bunting strategy is interesting, Mike.
It can be very effective if you can get it laid down, because then it takes a couple good plays. It takes a good throw and a good catch to get you out at first, and it's not that far down to first base.
Nope.
Oh, it's off the glove of Kendall, and Addison stops it before it goes out into right field. Perry gets just at the back of her glove on it and redirects it. First, I would have to say that was a hit.
Yeah, I would say so.
Runner at first. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Almost. Steinbrock takes the throw from Fleming.
Slide was there in time.
Sylvan's coach was wondering why she even swung. It was a steal all the way. There's a play by Steinbrock. She's got her at first. Nice play by Allie Steinbrock on the ground ball to short.
One out, and the runner advances to third here.
Thought maybe she was going to hold the runner at second, but she went ahead and advanced to third. Swing and foul ball down the third base line, and Coach Vernon makes a play on it. I'll bet he's got some sunscreen on his head.
Because he's not wearing that cap, be better anyway.
Dale's got a protector cap on him.
I learned my lesson about that a long time ago.
Painful lesson. Even with Harry, I get sunburned on the scalp. That's soreness.
Counts 1-1.
Ground ball to short. Woo! Yeah, her leg was up in the air. That's a good call. The other foot did not get to the plate. That's an excellent call by Blue, as Emily Fleming puts the tag on her on a nice throw by Allie Steinbrock from short. And we have two down. Nice defensive play there. It was a good call by Blue, as the Sylvan player was sliding in home. Her lead leg was up in the air, not touching the plate, and the leg that was following in the slide just hadn't made it to home plate yet. So that right foot would have been down. It would have been safe. And there's a nice hit to left field as Parker Roth comes in to take a nasty throw to third. Terrible throw. It's both runners move up. That throw should go probably to the pitcher. But the cutoff man is Steinbrock. We just missed our cutoff man a little bit there.
2 outs.
That was a nice hit there just over our shortstop and before our outfield.
Inside, ball 1. 4th inning here, Sylvan with 2 runners on, second and third. 2 out. Minneapolis trying to get out of this inning here. Ground ball to third. Gregg, throw to first. That's it. Kylie Gregg with a nice peg to first on the ground ball to third, and Minneapolis out of the inning without any more damage. No runs scored.
So the Mustangs strand 1 in the 3rd inning and 2 in the 4th.
We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th. Minneapolis hitting here in just a minute.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to central Kansas and will continue this tradition. This fast track will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Go Lions!
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer.
Since 1887, the Bennington State Bank has been your trusted hometown bank. For over 100 years, they've been interested in helping people achieve their financial goals. Let them help you. The Bennington State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Okay, bottom of the 4th coming up. Back to the leadoff hitter again, Gregg.
Time to get something going here. Gregg to lead it off for. There's a nice bunt down the third base line. It's going to go foul.
Nice.
Wouldn't have even had a play at all at first. Gregg with good wheels.
Nice bunt there right down the line, just barely goes foul.
I think I'd do that one more time. She's still playing back almost even with the bag at third. That one's in the air and foul. I just can't say enough about this infield, Dale, after they put this red clay or red sandstone or whatever it is down.
Red clay, I think.
Swing and a miss. Gregg whiffs for the first out of the inning, but I tell you what, they've covered up a lot of stuff underneath that used to blow around. We don't get any sand and dirt in the face anymore. And that's just picture perfect infield out there.
Jessica Smith up to bat, takes the strike there on the first pitch.
And I think I heard, listening to the school board session the other day, that the Recreation Commission has got it as a goal to do the same thing to the Northfield.
I would highly recommend it. This is very good. There's a base hit to left as we get Smith on with just one out, and Fleming coming to the plate. We'll try and get Smith down to second base here, as Jess has pretty good wheels too.
Plus cover the dugouts in the
Yeah.
Northfield like they have here.
Oh yeah. It's good mixture. It's good stuff. There's a nice hit.
Oh, what a catch.
Jessica Smith doubled up off first as Fleming hits a rope to right field and a double play.
That was a nice catch there for the right outfielder.
So I know Smith thought,
That looked like an in the gapper for sure.
It's like it bounced.
well, Jess thought Emily was going to take one to get her to second, and wasn't the case as Fleming found a pitch to her liking, hits the rope to the right field, and it's caught by the right fielder. And Smith's doubled up at first for
Just
the
above
final
the
out.
ground, too. She got it.
Yeah, a shoot top catch, and that's the way the 4th inning will end. We'll be back with the top of the 5th. Score still 0-0.
We might get a double hitter in before we have to leave after all.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
The Hairstylum, the newest and most modern hair salon in Minneapolis, will style your hair to give you the look that you've always dreamed of. Or you might just want a haircut. The Hairstylum will do that too. Lynn and Brandon welcome new customers. Call 392-4555.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Minneapolis is a dynamic and growing community. The Minneapolis Chamber of Commerce support of the Minneapolis High School Lions sports programming is just a small part of what they do. Be a chamber member. Come for a visit and stay for a lifetime.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lion games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of Minneapolis Junior and Senior High School. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Top of the fifth.
Well, this dog's looking for its partner. There's a little 3-4-year-old girl that pulled this dog around for about an hour and a half last game, and she's got to sit quietly today. 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the fifth, Sylvan hitting. Swing and a miss. Nice spot, nice location with that pitch. As Perry has that one on the outer half of the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count. Bunt, foul. And so far, neither team's been able to lay that bunt down.
Not only did Sylvan end our season last year, I think they qualified for state, didn't they? And went on, did fairly well.
I don't remember.
I think they won our district, regional, whatever it was.
Ball, 2 strikes. The count. Inside and low off the knee pad of Fleming.
Needless to say, they've had some players with some good experience, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
2-2 the count.
Lions coming off 2 losses at
Swing and a
Russell on
miss.
Tuesday. This is a strikeout.
They lost Hillsborough?
Russell
Russell, oh, okay.
on Tuesday.
11-4 and 9-8.
But
So
they beat
they
Russell,
had a couple
Beat Ellsworth.
of pretty close games out at Russell America on Tuesday. Oh, that's a nice play by our catcher, Emily Fleming, because the bunt, another bunt that has gone astray, went straight up in the air, back down, caught by her catcher, second out of the inning.
This bunting strategy, does that tell you they don't think they have much power hitting?
That could be the case. Outside and high, ball 1.
Or else they just try to put us to sleep and hammer it away.
Well, they've had one girl get it out of the infield in the air. That one's up the middle. Roth with a nice play on it in center as base wrapped by the Sylvan player. 2 strikes to count. Coach wants to talk to her hitter. She would like dearly to get the bunt down. No, she's going to talk to the blue. This must be a sub here. Or she's checking the lineup, thinking they're out of order.
Oh.
Pinch runner is what was going on. 2 outs, 1 on, and they're going to try and get that runner down to second here. I'm sure this batter's going to take. And the ball goes back to the screen, so there's no play at second. Batter had to jump that one to get out of the way, as that one was inside and low. Just looking back to see the boys play, and both teams have the same color uniforms. Well, she's out. Emily Fleming with a nice play on that pitch. Gets the runner at third with a nice throw as Greg puts the tag on, and that's the way the top of the fifth ends for Sylvan. Minneapolis coming to hit here in the bottom of the fifth. Score still tied, 0-0.
Trust is a word that is very important in this day and age, especially when it comes to insurance. Since 1982, you've trusted the Davidson Agency in Delphus and Minneapolis to give you the best home, auto, farm, crop, life, and health insurance. Call Lyle Davidson at the Davidson Agency, your trusted choice.
There's nothing more important than our children. That's exactly why the Lion's Den was established in Minneapolis, so the kids could get together in a clean and healthy environment to have fun. It's a great place to party. The Lion's Den, downtown Minneapolis.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG, a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage.
Well, I could short the band there. Definitely ball.
Were they marching?
I think so.
Allie Steinbrock steps in, bottom of the fifth, second time through for Minneapolis. There's a nice hit out to second base. She's up and gunning to first. She's safe.
Error on the catcher, or the first base person dropped the ball.
She was stretched out quite a ways to make that snag, but could not handle the throw from the second baseman. It was towards the second base, so it was a long throw for the second baseman, who has been automatic with her throws to first so far. There's a strike right down the middle as Gerke looks at a call, strike one. She rips that one down in the count now, 2 strikes. Needs to protect the plate here and try and move Steinbrock to second. And does. It's over the, oh, I was going to say that was just over the bag, but just foul.
Nice hit there. If we get one of those almost like that, just right over the bag and fair, would be perfect.
Low ball. Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gerke, the hitter for Minneapolis. She's swinging late on everything so far. Sylvan pitcher with pretty decent velocity. Foul back and out of play. As Gerke's battling here in the top or bottom of the fifth. Steinbrock on first. Here's the pitch. Here's another one just like the other one. Down the first base line. Swinging just a little late. If she straightens one out, it'll go down the first base line. A little bit inside on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count, 3-2.
Oh, it is full. Yeah, I thought we flipped up an extra ball there. It's 2-2. Now it's 3-2. If it was 3-2, she'd be on first, and she'll have to come across with a strike right here or walk Gerke. Low.
So the Sylvan pitcher starting to show little control problems, maybe.
Gerke battles back from 2 strikes down in the count to coax a walk out of the Sylvan pitcher. Now Minneapolis with 2 runners aboard, nobody out. Here's primo time to get a run or 2 across here, Dusty.
Parker Roth up to bat here. Bunts. Caught. It's out. Runners
Goodness.
go back.
Almost. I guess she was out. It went high enough.
Did not hit the ground, so.
Neither team able to lay down a bunt.
Holly Gerke was a ways off the base there when that ball got back to the
Yeah.
pitcher.
Lucky to get back in time. Swing and a miss by Addison.
Right down the middle there. I thought we were going to have a nice hit.
Good rip by the Minneapolis second sacker. Another good swing and a miss.
Exactly the same.
Needs to make contact here as Minneapolis unable to move the runners here. There's a nice rip on that. Fouling out of play as Roth has a good rip at that one. And Dale, so far you're right. The bunting thing has not been a very effective thing at all. There's a ground ball to the pitcher. Force out at third. They get the lead runner as Steinbrock's caught in the force out at third.
2 down. Runners are first and second. Bottom of the 5th. 0-0.
Foul ball down the first base line as Hikus has a good rip at a fastball. Gerke on second, Roth on first.
Be nice to get a score here.
Swing and a miss. Stepping back away from the plate on that one. Have to hang in there with your feet. Take a good rip here. Swing and a miss.
It's the line strand 2, bottom of the 5th. 0-0. We'll be back.
Ready for the top of the 6th. Sylvan coming to bat. Minneapolis and Sylvan deadlocked in a defensive battle here. We'll be back.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks which offers traditional accounts such as checking, savings, certificates of deposit, IRAs, loans, and online banking. But most important, they're committed to making your banking experience as easy and as personal as possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
D&M Body Shop can repair any make or model of vehicle and make it look like new. They transform that ugly, messed up vehicle to its like-new condition. You'll be saying, wow, what a job. D&M Body Shop, Minneapolis, the very best.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles including Chevrolet, Pontiacs, GMC, Buicks, and Jeep. Serving the customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Minneapolis, Salina.
Scott Studio in Minneapolis does all types of signs, from vehicle graphics, banners, racing, full-color decals, retail signs, and much more. If you need a sign, here's your sign. Scott Studio, where quality is promised and the price is always right.
Well, so far a pitcher's duel here on a beautiful 80-plus degree day. Shorts, t-shirts, and flip-flops are the attire. Maybe even a little sunscreen on the schnoz. Here we go. Top of the 6th, 0-0. Perry with the pitch. And the hit to center. Steinbrock's going to take that. And does for the first out. Shortstop always makes the call.
A little high on the pitch there, but the batter swung at it, and we got a nice out.
Dusty, you're right. They're helping Kendall out just a little bit with their swings. That one way outside.
That's really the first one of those she's done today.
She's had a nice few games here since Ellsworth. She's come on. Nice.
spin around the plate with their pitches, and that keeps your ball team in your games. If you can score some runs. There's a ground ball to first, and Gerke right there picks up that grounder and steps on first for the second out of the inning.
Nice pitch, nice play on first. It was a great job there on Lions defense.
That one's high and outside, ball one.
Looking for our third out of the inning.
A little bit inside, ball two. I'm kind of glad the wind is just a little bit out of the east. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there by Perry.
Just enough to move the air a little bit.
Those aren't clouds, that's smoke from somebody burning something right over there. Yep. So, drifting just a little bit to the west of us here. Here's a swing and a rip to left.
Just got by Steinbach's glove there.
Good hit there by the Sylvan player.
Two down, one on.
No damage done if we can get a third out here.
2 outs. Will she be bunting, Dale?
No.
Sylvan runner fakes the steal attempt and back at first. 2 out. Swing, and there's a hit. Roth cannot get there. That was just a little bit behind our second baseman. Parker had quite a ways to go to get to that ball. Now 2 straight hits has Mustang runners at first and second.
2 outs.
Nice pitch there to get a strike.
That one, ground ball to short, up and throwing to first, and Gerke. And Minneapolis out of the inning with no runs scored. Put out shortstop to first, and that's the third out of the inning. Minneapolis coming to bat here in the bottom of the 6th, and we're still knotted at 0-0. We'll be back with Minneapolis hitting here in just a minute.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lion games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of Minneapolis Junior and Senior High School. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Trust is a word that is very important in this day and age, especially when it comes to insurance. Since 1982, you've trusted the Davidson Agency in Delphus and Minneapolis to give you the best home, auto, farm, crop, life, and health insurance. Call Lyle Davidson at the Davidson Agency, your trusted choice.
The Hairstylum, the newest and most modern hair salon in Minneapolis, will style your hair to give you the look that you've always dreamed of. Or you might just want a haircut. The Hairstylum will do that too. Lynn and Brandon welcome new customers. Call 392-4555.
Amber Buckle steps in for Minneapolis. Dribbler back to the pitcher, throw to first, and 1 pitch, 1 out. Greg, the hitter, now.
Top of the order, 3rd time through.
Greg with a good rip. It's fouled back and out of play. One strike to count on Kylie Gregg. There's the pitch. There's another one fouled back and out of play. Down in the count, 2 strikes here. Nice rip. There's a base hit. The right fielder is there, and the catch. As Gregg gets good wood, or aluminum, on that one. Flies out to right field for the second out of the inning.
It's a nice hit there, but that right fielder is all over that area.
Right fielder has made 2 pretty good catches out there. That's fair. Nice stop, though, by the right fielder as Smith hits a rope down the first base line right over the bag into right field, and she's held to a single. Minneapolis with a hit, and Jessica Smith on for the second time in this contest. Emily Fleming, who ripped one to right field, and that right fielder made a play on hers last time up. Fleming with a real good rip at that one.
Onto the middle of the 4-H horse showing pin.
Ground ball to third, up and throwing. She's out. Third out of the inning. And Sylvan Grove will be hitting here in the top of the seventh inning stretch with the game all knotted 0-0. We'll be back with Sylvan hitting in the top of the 7th.
Since 1887, the Bennington State Bank has been your trusted hometown bank. For over 100 years, they've been interested in helping people achieve their financial goals. Let them help you. The Bennington State Bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
Peterson never would let him go for that.
Your Minneapolis hometown hardware is always there when you need an appliance, paint, tools. Well, truthfully, the list just goes on and on and on. So the next time you need something, almost anything, go to Hometown Hardware, Minneapolis. They've probably got it.
At Robertson Monuments, they believe that community is everything. Minneapolis is a great town to live in, and Robertson Monument is happy to be a part of the community. Robertson Monument, a Minneapolis Lions sports booster. Try to make as many games as you can. If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Right in there. Call strike. Here we go. Top of the 7th.
Could be a little high on that one, but I'll call it a strike.
Oh,
that one was coming right at Dale.
Yep. That was a little off to the right.
2 inches higher and over the pipe. I think you could have made a play on it.
Or your camera could have.
With your smoothie. Yeah. Your cup runneth over when that ball comes down. 2 strikes to count here. Ground ball to third, Gregg. Nice friendly hop and the throw to first. In time, first out of the inning. Nice play by Gregg at third. Gets the infielder's bounce right there, right up into the glove, waist high. And the perfect throw to Gerke at first. First out of the inning.
Well, the only good thing I can say about the Henrys coming to KU is that he's already announced he'll only be there 1 year.
Yeah, you're only you just have to play 1 year, and that's all he'll play, that's for sure. High ball 1. One out, nobody on. Sylvan batting here in the top of the 7th. Swing and a pop fly to third. And they fight over it. Steinbrock has got the call, and Greg right there. Double on a pop fly. I don't know. I guess I'll let Coach Vernon make that call.
One down.
I think Allie was calling for it, but Greg was camped right under it, so.
Yeah.
Got her. Called her safe.
So runners at the corners. One out.
There's the bunt to the pitcher, and Kendall makes the play to first, and the runner is called safe.
And Lance Vernon takes a timeout to talk to the infield.
Well, errors will kill you, but they happen.
Yes, they do.
Coach Vernon's going to talk it over with the Lady Lions. We'll see what strategies cooking up for the girls here. As Dale mentioned, runners at first and third with just one out.
Lost a little bit of momentum there when we dropped that pop fly.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Lions infield starting to get a little down on themselves after that, and Coach Vernon here looking to not give up any runs coming out of this inning.
Yeah, you want to make it so you just get one run and win in the bottom of the seventh. You don't have to play catch up at that point after a 0-0 game all the way.
Amen. Yep. That's the objective here as Vernon tries to settle down his Lady Lions. One out, two on here in the top of the seventh. It's a 7-inning game, as Dale mentioned. You don't want to have to play catch up that much. Oh, she's out. Picked her out.
Called her safe.
He called her safe. I thought Greg had her picked off
by a mile.
And tagged. What a throw by Fleming. Almost gets the Sylvan runner napping at third. I'll bet she doesn't stray that far this time. Ground ball to third. Foul. And it would be a nice time for a strikeout here.
Counts 0-2.
Play's got to be at first, but you got to look that runner back to third. Just got a piece of it. Nice pitch there by Perry on the inside half of the plate, and Sylvan batter just able to get a sliver of aluminum on it. 0-2 the count here.
Caught her glutamus maximus there.
Got her.
Bases loaded. One down.
Well, they pinch ran for her last time, but doesn't look like they're going to this time.
She's got people ahead of her. So
here comes a bunt. I picked up that sign. Play will be at home if we can get it. Nope. She had me fooled. 0-0, Minneapolis trying to hold it right here. That pitch is inside. Kendall's going to have to come across with a strike here. The bases are loaded with Mustangs. One out. Top of the seventh. Pop fly. Steinbrock has this one for the second out of the inning, and wow, that was a big out right there.
Definitely.
Two outs now. Play at any plate or any base here. Ground ball to third would be just fine here. Swing and a miss. It's got to be a strike, and Blue saw it the same way I did. 0-1. The count. Bases are full of Mustangs. Strike. Right down the middle. If it's close, he's calling it a strike, isn't he?
Yep.
Just barely got a piece of that one.
And some of these strikes may be just a touch high, but he's calling them, so that's the way they got to play them.
Hey, he's calling both ways, isn't he? Oh, and 2 the count, 2 outs, and Mustangs on every. Shoo. That was close. He has called that a strike at times. It's a good pitch by Kendall to keep it out of the strike zone.
Be a good time for a strikeout right here.
There it is. Wow. Bases loaded with 1 out, and Minneapolis gets out of the inning with no runs across, and we come to the bottom of the 7th. Minneapolis still tied 0-0.
Great
Here.
job,
We'll be back
great
after.
job.
They stranded 2 twice and 3 that time.
Minneapolis is a dynamic and growing community. The Minneapolis Chamber of Commerce support of the Minneapolis High School Lions sports programming is just a small part of what they do. Be a chamber member. Come for a visit and stay for a lifetime.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to central Kansas and will continue this tradition. This fast track will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Go Lions!
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer.
There's nothing more important than our children. That's exactly why the Lion's Den was established in Minneapolis, so the kids could get together in a clean and healthy environment to have fun. It's a great place to party, the Lion's Den, downtown Minneapolis.
Well, our power is up, Mike. Now's the time to get some runs. A run. Win the game.
Here we go with Allie Steinbrock up to bat.
3, 4, and 5 hitters here for Minneapolis. Bottom of the 7th.
Looking for a run to finish it.
Well, that was a good hard one right at the knees. Steinbrock takes the first one in there. Call strike.
I just say something every now and then.
Hit the second and right at the second baseman for the first out of the inning. Now Gerke for Minneapolis. Sylvan pitcher's been pretty solid today.
Foul.
Gerke with a good rip there, sends one down the right field line, but foul. I don't think we've got more than 1 or 2 base hits this whole game. Dribble her down the first base line, and that's an easy out.
It is a defensive battle here today. Parker Roth up to bat.
Followed by Addison Roth. If Parker can get on here. Bottom of the 7th. Strike call at the knees. That will be foul. Parker just barely gets a piece of that one. Pounds it off home plate, and it will be foul. 2 strike the count. There's a good rip there, fouling out of play. Ball into the corral. Said he's going after that one. I guess I'm going to have to go. Nice hit.
Oh man. Thought that might get over.
What a play by the second baseman. And so far here today, that Sylvan second baseman has just been outstanding with a nice play there on defense. Minneapolis goes down in order, and we'll be back. Extra innings in the top of the 8th here with Sylvan hitting.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG, a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles including Chevrolet, Pontiacs, GMC, Buicks, and Jeep. Serving the customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Minneapolis, Salina.
Scott Studio at Minneapolis does all types of signs, from vehicle graphics, banners, racing, full-color decals, retail signs, and much more. If you need a sign, here's your sign. Scott Studio, where quality is promised and the price is always right.
D&M Body Shop can repair any make or model of vehicle and make it look like new. They transform that ugly, messed up vehicle to its like-new condition. You'll be saying, wow, what a job. D&M Body Shop, Minneapolis, the very best.
The State Bank of Delphos and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks which offers traditional accounts such as checking, savings, certificates of deposit, IRAs, loans, and online banking. But most important, they're committed to making your banking experience as easy and as personal as possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your
Well, even though we're going extra innings here, there's not as many pitches on
No.
the pitcher's arms as you'd have in a lot of games.
Both pitchers right around the plate. Not too many walks and a lot of ground ball putouts. Few strikeouts. We've got the forensics showcase here tonight, so if we pack up and leave you, that's where we're going next. See a nice variety of talent up at the high school tonight. Joella's forensics bunch has been rock solid. Oh my. Pop fly to third, and I think Kylie lost it in the sun.
Must
to tell you
have.
the truth.
Because it was right there for her.
As I mentioned, Joella's forensics team has taken first in about every contest they've been in so far this year, and I know she's looking for big things at state. There's another one into the horse barns. Mr. Grosshands was going to shag fouls for us. We were offering a little bit too much money, I guess. Quarter apiece. He could have had a pop by now. Ground ball to short. Nice stretch over there by Holly Gerke, and a nice throw by Steinbrock. And that's the first out of the inning. Bragg moving in a little bit at third, expecting a bunt possibly here. That's drilled out to center. Roth is there, makes the catch. Parker Roth gets under that one and makes the catch, and as Dusty mentioned, 2 out here in the top of the 8th. Ground ball to second. Addison knocks it down. She charged that one. Maybe should have stayed back on that one. That one's hit pretty hard. Did a good job knocking that one down.
Fielded it, but couldn't quite make the play on it.
There's a pop-up right there, and Emily Fleming out of the box and out to make the play on that right in between the pitcher's mound and home plate for the 3rd out of the inning. And Minneapolis coming to hit here in the bottom of the 8th, extra innings, 0-0. That run support's also important, but Minneapolis just needs one to win this thing. We'll be back with the Lady Lions hitting bottom of the 8th here in just a minute.
Minneapolis Hometown Hardware is always there when you need an appliance, paint, tools. Well, truthfully, the list just goes on and on and on. So the next time you need something, almost anything, go to Hometown Hardware, Minneapolis. They've probably got it.
At Robertson Monuments, they believe that community is everything. Minneapolis is a great town to live in, and Robertson Monument is happy to be a part of the community. Robertson Monument, a Minneapolis Lions sports booster. Try to make as many games as you can.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to central Kansas and will continue this tradition. This fast track will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Go Lions!
Addison, go ahead.
Addison Roth up to bat with a bunt here. Running to first.
Safe.
Called out.
Oh.
Addison lays down a nice bunt. Pitcher able to get off the mound and make a play on it. First out of the inning. Now Megan Hikus. Ball 1. Kind of like to see Megan take another one here and make this pitcher work just a little bit here in the bottom of the, bottom of the 8th. Ground ball right out in front of and she's going to be safe. That one had some top spin on it, didn't it?
The catcher really struggled to get a hold of that one and get it down to first. Megan takes the base.
I think I would do a little due diligence here and take one and get Megan down to second, see if we can steal a base here and get a runner in scoring position. See if the catcher can make a throw.
She's been doing a pretty nice job during warm-ups.
Hikus at first. The count is 2 balls and no strikes on Amber Buckles. That's a strike. Two and 1. Hikus at first. Ground ball to second. Second baseman makes the tag and tags out. Hikus running to third.
Safe at first.
Or running to second.
Buckles safe at first.
Top of the order now with Gregg. 2 outs. Boy, we need a hit. Gregg with a good rip there, fouls one back and out of play.
There's a nice big gap right between the center and left field. It'd be nice to pop one right there.
Seems like every team we play has that gap there.
Yeah.
We just can't quite hit it there.
Gregg reaches out and gets a piece of that one on the outer half of the plate. Down in the count now, 2 strikes. There's a base hit.
Oh.
She's safe at third as Smith.
It's Buckles.
Buckles, excuse me, gets all the way to third.
Greg looked like
really
she pulled
nice.
up going into first.
She almost got thrown out at
She
first.
sure did. I thought, oh my goodness, girl. Scoring position for the first
2
time
outs,
tonight
and
for the
Jessica
Lions.
Smith with a chance here to win the game. And does.
Yes!
And does. That's it.
Let the Lions score and win the game.
What a hit by Smith. That's it. That's the gamer. Jessica Smith comes through with a clutch hit in the bottom of the 8th.
Drops it right over the second baseman before the outfielders.
But it
Great
took a hit
job.
before that as Gregg had to get a base hit to get Smith to the plate with 2 outs, and Minneapolis wins this first game 1-0 in 8. Woo! And we'll be back with
well, it's 5:19.
We'll be back with a wrap-up. I don't know how long we'll last in the second game. We've got Showcase Showdown up at the high school. You want to start the second game, Dale, or?
We can start.
Okay, we'll be back with the